What is going on, boys? Welcome to the weekly live chat, live stream I do every single Wednesday. Before I went live on a regular basis, I used to just go live every Wednesday. If you're wondering the origin of the live chat, one day I may just end this, John, since we go live all the time anyway. But I like to leave one stream up per week for the normal everyday viewers to watch. I left the stream up from yesterday for you guys. Last night was an amazing stream, so I figured, you know what, let me leave this John up right quick. Let me leave this John up. I'm really getting sick and tired, man. I'm really getting sick and tired of seeing all these bums discrediting Chimaev to the point I might have to make 6 more videos tomorrow. I don't have enough time in the day. I don't have enough time in the day. I could make 10 Khamzat Chimaev videos right now. People keep messaging me. You got to do a video on this. You got to do a video on that. You got to do a video on this. And then you got the haters, the low-key racist going after Francis Ngannou again is driving me up a wall. These dudes are literally bitching about a fighter not going to a low-level PFL event. You really think any MMA fans actually care about that, or they want to character assassinate Francis Ngannou for their little bald boy Dana White, Mr. Krabs? You think they actually give a shit, or no? They want to be right about years ago slandering Francis Ngannou. It's beyond annoying. The goalposts continually to move over and over and over again. And then you have this entire narrative about Khamzat Chimaev was boring against DDP. If you think Khamzat versus DDP was boring, if that is one of your main talking points coming out of UFC 319, you are a fucking casual. Stop watching the sport. I'm not saying you have to think it was a Yuri Prochazka fight, which, by the way, Khamzat is more exciting than Yuri Prochazka. But I'm not saying you have to think it's Yuri Prochazka, Glover Teixeira level, okay? You don't have to think that. But for you to watch that performance and even think, to even cross your fucking mind, it was boring, you are fucking coping, you are a casual, and you should stop watching the fucking sport because you're a casual little bitch who's ruining the sport. I watch for skill level. I've told you guys this for years. You can go back and fact check me. I watch this look, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm going to say, well, I watch this fight. I watch this sport for the skill level. It's the same reason nobody gives a fuck about preseason games when they're high-scoring preseason games, or late-season games when people have already clinched their playoff spots. Nobody gives a rat's ass about those high-scoring games. For me, I care about skill level. And for the fact that Khamzat Chimaev repeatedly took DDP down, and if he wanted to, he could have took his pants off and took his butt, okay? That level of domination is unbelievably exciting when it has to do with a guy who's never lost in the UFC, who has not lost in 7 years, who is a reigning defending champion, and he just got exposed and embarrassed by a challenger in one of the best performances I have seen in years in championship contender history. So, cry me a river, cope, chronic complainers. And by the way, I'll say it again. I know people think I'm some... Oh, Joey, you're just trying to be the moral police and this and that. You're pandering for views. If Khamzat was not from the Caucasus region, this would not be a talking point. Do I need to repeat it? Do I need to scream it into the mic? If Khamzat Chimaev was not from the Caucasus region, nobody would even be talking about it. But because he's from the Caucasus region, we have to talk about it. If DDP went down there and did that to Chimaev and ragged out Chimaev and abused Chimaev and embarrassed Chimaev and exposed Chimaev, these dudes would be jerking off. They would be jerking off no lube to that. They would be saying, DDP's the GOAT. Oh my God, what an incredible performance. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Oh my God, the real African. Oh my God. But it's a guy from the Caucasus region, so we got to call it boring when it was not boring at all. Okay? when it was not boring at all. And if you think it wasn't the most exciting fight ever, blame DDP. It's DDP's fault for stalling like a little bitch trying to survive the entire fight. Cut him from the organization. By the way, DDP's 3 out of his last 4 fights were dog shit in these people's minds, okay? If the Khamzat fight was dog shit, 3 out of 4 of DDP's last few fights were dog shit. So cut DDP from the organization. Get DDP out of here. Get him the fuck out of the organization. Both fights against Sean Strickland were absolute dog shit, boring snooze fest. By the way, primarily striking, but absolute dog shit. But nobody complained about those. Nobody even mentioned it. Dana White was even praising Strickland at the post-fight presser. Get DDP out of the fucking UFC because he seems to have a propensity, at least in the last 4 fights, to make boring performances, regardless of who he's fighting. Anyway. So just had to get that out of the way off jump. We're 6 minutes in. I'm already losing my mind. Huzaifa with the 199. Bummy Huzaifa in the building. Your DDP coach video. Your DDP coach went crazy with views. Yeah, it did. Let me see how many views it has right now. I've jumped up like 3,000 subs in the last few days. Let me see. It got 67,000 views. I knew that was going to be a banger. I dropped everything I was doing and made that video. I knew. Dude's a fucking casual bum. Edmund Tarverdian. Thank you for the 199, Huzaifa. Samin, thank you for the 699 Canadian. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is Ian Gary ducking Sean Brady? Absolutely, positively not. And Brady didn't even say that. That's not even what Brady said. I swear these people don't watch even the clips. They don't even watch the clips. So, Hollis Hill, thank you for the 11 months of membership. Be honest, did you think GSP was boring? I did not. I was a big GSP fan. He was actually one of my favorite fighters. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. You will die if you see True Jordy on Khamzat. I don't even know who True Jordy is. But thank you for the 199. Never heard of him. Anyway. Matthew Thompson, the bum. Thank you for the 199. Thank you. Spitting facts. Bro, respect DDP, not excuse. Unlike his coach, he should fire him. He should fire him. I told you guys this was going to happen. I predicted this down to a T. I mean, the people who... I'm not just making this shit up. I predicted this down to a T. I told you guys DDP's coach was worthless. I told you guys DDP's coach was Edmund Tarverdian 3.0. I told you guys. Hold up a minute. Let's see what we got here. Thank you for the $20 PayPal donation, Camille. We literally saw something we've never seen in a championship title fight and might not ever see it again. Fuck the casuals. They have no idea what a clinic Boers pulled on DDP. Cheers. Facts, and more facts. Bunch of clowns, man. I swear on my life, it makes me want to abandon the MMA community for how dumb they are. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and then everyone caters to the same fucking opinion for the sake of catering to it. You'll never fucking see me do that, ever. And that's exactly why we have the strong, tight-knit community it is. It may not be the biggest, but these fucking clowns play... And is Andy in here? I know Fries is in here. Who's been in here for over 2 years? Who's been in here for over 3 years, actually? How long have I been saying follow the leader? We would have 20 people in here. I was talking about follow the leader. Who remembers my rants on follow the leader? Follow the leader's been going on for ages. Nobody calls this shit out. It's follow the fucking leader. There's no original thoughts. These fucking NPCs just regurgitate the same shit. And it's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Nobody's talking about how impressive what Chimaev did, only how boring it is, even though they picked DDP. I know. That's what... Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. My point is, I'm not asking you to sit there and say, oh my God, that was the most exciting performance I've ever seen. Let me jerk my dick to it. Why is the exciting nature of this performance, or how boring it was, why is that even a talking point considering how amazing the performance was? So yeah. Pat Matthews, thank you for the 199. Chimaev dog walks Jones and Aspinall, not Prime John. Dude, Chimaev was much smaller than DDP. So I don't know. Thank you for the 199. Luke Thomas did a video about the rules for stand-up, and based on that, deserved to stand up. But if there was a case, they should have been stand-up way earlier in the fight. Based on the rules, there was no need for a stand-up. He doesn't fucking understand the rules then. He doesn't understand the rules. I know. Okay, maybe that's a little bit far. The rules, I covered this yesterday in my video. The rules are so subjective in a gray area. You could literally stand up every single fight at every point in time. But even if you want to say the rules dictate if you're not actively trying to finish the fight, then you must be stood up. How could Mark Goddard decide if Khamzat was actively trying to finish the fight in 11 seconds? In 11 seconds. You can't. You can't. You can't. So, you know what my take is on all this? I have a new take on this if you guys want to hear it. I have a new take that I've had last night, that I came up with last night, that I really actually believe. It sounds crazy, but I actually believe it. You guys want to hear my new take? I'll let you guys know if you guys want to hear it. I got a new take on the Khamzat DDP fight. I was going to save it for a potential video, but I'll just give it to you guys now. I'll just give it to you guys now if you want to hear it. Hold on a second. Thank you, Pat, for the 199. Matthew Thompson, thank you for the 19. Nick Diaz said fighters should get a yellow card for stalling. Did DDP stall or UFC different from type of fights Nick Diaz was talking about? I don't think anybody was stalling. Say it. The fight should have been stopped. Should have been stopped. Because what is the rules on stoppages, guys? You guys give me the verbiage on the stoppage rules. What's the stoppage rules? You guys remember what the stoppage rules is? The referee should step in if you're not intelligently defending yourself. Can anybody sit here and tell me that DDP was intelligently defending himself? You guys tell me. Again, it's up to ref discretion. If we're going to go, oh, the rule book. Where's the intelligent defense from DDP? Should have been stopped. Should have been a TKO. Should have been stopped in the first fucking round when he sat there eating strike after strike after strike. Should have been stopped. If we're going off the rules, you tell me where you saw DDP intelligently defending himself. Getting down in doggy style position and twerking on your opponent as he beats the fuck out of you? I don't know. Yeah, and DDP should have been disqualified if we're being honest. He grabbed the fence a million times. You guys tell me. I really want to know this, guys. Because I'm really in a fucking mood tonight, okay? Because you guys have to realize, I don't get mad really about anything. What pisses me off is illogical bullshit. It doesn't fucking jive. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. So you guys tell me this. I really want your answer right now. Give me a percentage of coverage, okay? So 99% coverage. I want to know, in terms of the MMA community, it can be MMA Twitter, MMA Instagram, MMA YouTube, MMA media, how much coverage would there have been if Khamzat had the same performance that he had, but instead of DDP grabbing the fence as many times as he did, Khamzat Chimaev grabbed the fence as many times as DDP did? How much coverage from the MMA community would you get? I think you'd get 100%. 100% of the MMA community would be talking about it, including myself. So you guys tell me. Again, if same performance, but instead of DDP grabbing the fence, Khamzat grabs the fence as many times as DDP did. I think 100% of the MMA community would be talking about it. They would be talking about like, yeah, it kind of ruins the win, man. It kind of ruins the win. He grabbed the fence multiple times. DDP should have been DQ'd. DDP should have been DQ'd. He should have been stopped. It should have been a TKO. It should have been a TKO in my opinion. So, it is what it is, man. DDP's just laying there taking it up the ass, man. And this is what... And somehow Chimaev gets criticized for it. They discredit him at every turn, man. They discredit him at every turn. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Oh, he goes out and has a war with Gilbert Burns. Oh, my God, he goes to war with Gilbert Burns. He takes on, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world on a week's notice against Kamaru Usman. Oh, he fought Kamaru. He fought a welterweight on a week's notice. He fucking caves Robert Whittaker's teeth in. Oh, Robert Whittaker already had a teeth issue. He mauls DDP and grapes him for 5 rounds. Oh, it was boring, man. It was boring. It was boring. I'm a casual. It was boring. So it is what it is. So I could go off about this for days. I could make 20 videos right now about this. This shit's getting annoying, man. Every fight, I told you guys, every fight, there is a way to discredit this motherfucker. Every single fight, it never ends. You skipped my last dono. Yoshi, thank you for the $2. Why is Soy Boy Ferry, Ian, Gary ducking Brady? Brady didn't even say Gary's ducking him. That's not even what he said. So go back and watch what Brady said. I don't even see it, Husefa. True Jordy Khamzat hype train has been derailed. He's a dumb fuck then. I don't know. I don't give a fuck who he is anyway, bum. Fuck him. Okay. Man, we don't care about the DDP and Khamzat thing no more, Joey. Can we move on? Navak, stop. Just stop. Joe, you actually need to include True Jordy in your video. He's like pretty big in the UK and even friends with Tom Aspinall. Dude's pathetic. I really don't give a fuck about these clowns. So many people are like, call out this guy, call out that guy, call out. I mean, it's like arguing with special needs people. Like, it doesn't even feel right. These people don't know what they're talking about. You discredit white fan favorite or non-Muslim fighters. Please provide an example, you dumb bitch. Please provide an example, but you won't. You won't. You won't provide an example. You won't, because there's not one. There's not one. You won't provide an example, you bum. But thank you for the $2, you fucking dumb bitch. So, I know you guys keep wanting me to call out Luke Thomas. I should have included him in my other video, but it is what it is. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I gotta see. I got so many ideas. It almost paralyzes me, if that makes sense. True Jordy's ultimate casual, terrible take. Sounds like it. You discredited Strickland beating Izzy. Oh, because I knew Izzy was in rehab before the fight. Also, I knew that Izzy was drunk. I heard it from a legitimate source that Izzy was getting drunk 24/7 before the fight, and he went to rehab. And then also I heard that he was injured before the fight from a legitimate source as well. So just saying that, when I heard that before the fight even happened, I should have been a god and picked Sean Strickland, but I didn't have that type of confidence. But because I heard that and I said that and it was a shit performance, that's discrediting. So, Luke was, in my opinion, the most harsh on Chimaev. I don't know. I've seen a little bit clips and it's like kind of hedging the bets. It's like, oh, well, Khamzat's boring, but it's mostly DDP. So it's like kind of one of those weird scenarios, but I'll have to check out more of it and see. Maybe I'll have him on or something. I would love to have him on again and discuss it. Maybe I'll have him on. You hate on Max for no reason because he gets a couple eye pokes. Because I mentioned eye pokes, so that's your example. Because I mentioned eye pokes. I mentioned eye pokes. So that means I discredit him. Okay. Okay. Okay, and because I think Movsar finishes an old, washed-up Volk. Okay. Brendan Schaub versus Tai Tuivasa. Who you got? I'll take Tai Tuivasa. Brendan Schaub has no chin. Anthony Smith says DDP will never beat Chimaev. He won't. You could give DDP 20 years of grappling training. Khamzat could never train a day again and just stay in shape, and DDP would never be able to beat him in 20 years from now. If they were like frozen in time, if that makes sense. Send DDP to PFL, man. He's boring. 3 out of his last 4 fights were boring. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just really sick and tired of it. The thing Luke said pissed me off was Merab's a bigger star than Khamzat. You have to send me that clip. You have to send me that clip. The Khamzat performance was domination, but not Ank performance against Alex. If it was domination, then Shavkat beating Machado. Gary was domination too, right? What? That doesn't even make sense. Fluffy or RDR? I got RDR. I probably got Fluffy. I'm probably going Fluffy if I had to guess. Interesting coming from Smith, considering DDP fought like him. Yeah, curled up into a ball. That's what I probably got. Damn. I mean, I'm just really getting sick of this shit. It's so annoying. I don't even know why I let myself get annoyed by it. I don't even know why. Gable Stevenson MMA debut next month. Don't give a fuck. All these American bummy wrestlers, I'm tired of. I've seen it. I've seen it for 10 years now. None of them ever become anything. Henry Cejudo got a fucking robbery win over Mighty Mouse. So, yeah. Huzaifa, thank you for the 199. Dillashaw said RDR has no chance against Khamzat. people think RDR has a chance against Khamzat? Is that new? Is that new? Next, you always have to back the fighters. Everyone hates to be different and hardcore. No way on this planet. You say, let's go, Ank is champ, man. Let's go, and Bilal title run is sick. Oh, my God. You don't get it, bro. You really don't get it. You really don't fucking get it. I can't get over how mentally fucking, what a mental midget you are. I want whoever is the best to be the champion. Whether that's Ankalaev, whether that's Colby, whether that's Strickland, I want whoever is actually the best to be champion. I want who's ever putting the longest win streaks together to get title shots and then have those title shots play out, regardless if I love or dislike their personalities. So you don't understand, Ankalaev was denied his opportunity for years. That frustrates me as someone who actually cares about a meritocracy in the sport, at least to a certain extent. So, of course, I'm going to cheerlead him when he fucking wins and absolutely smokes Pereira and embarrasses him on the feet. So, just saying, Dillashaw also agrees RDR has no shot against Khamzat. It's a good day to be a Khamzat fan. Chalky, thank you for the 199. Yuri or Roundtree? I'm going Yuri in that one. Yeah, and isn't it crazy? You know, let me actually tweet this out. Khamzat grapples. No, Khamzat dominates DDP in the grappling for 5 rounds. Let's go. Khamzat is boring. Ankalaev smokes Pereira. Nah. Dominates. I'll just put the same words. Pereira on the feet for 5 rounds. Ankalaev is boring. I'm starting, I think I might already said something like this, to notice a trend here. There we go. That's, I mean, what do you want? Khamzat grapples, he's boring. Ankalaev strikes, he's boring. It's just a never-ending bullshit. It's a never-ending bullshit. By the way, guys, like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I would really greatly appreciate it. Let me see where we're at subscriber-wise. We're at 41,772. Damn. Damn, boys. Damn, boys. Come on, dude. Stop spamming it. Stop spamming. Stop spamming. I mean, this shit's just starting to drive me nuts. You collab with Luke, hence no mention of his name or thoughts on the fight. I never saw it until after I did my video. But where did I do a video? Does he even do predictions? I did a before and after of people's thoughts of the fight. Just because I collab with Luke means I'm not allowed to disagree with him? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't understand. We just talked about part of his opinion. I don't get it. What do you want me to do? When have I ever in my entire career made a dedicated Luke Thomas video on his opinion? I literally said earlier in the stream, I'd love to have him back on and we can talk about it. I mean, seriously. Like, I don't get that, man. You think I'm worried about, like, collabing or not collabing with somebody? I don't get it. I think he would be mature enough to be like, oh, we can disagree. From what I've seen, what somebody sent me after I made my video, but also would not have fit in that video anyway, was him arguing with, what's his name? I don't know, the other guy on the show about it kind of being boring. Would love to have that debate. Would love to have the debate. But I have a feeling it would go like every single debate I've ever tried to have. I have a feeling how it would go. I have a feeling of how it would go. Actually, there are 5 champions from the same place: Caucasus, Georgia, Chechnya, Dagestan, the Caucasian invasion of UFC. You like it or hate it? Okay. Yes or no, you always back the Muslims. I have multiple videos on my channel criticizing Khabib Nurmagomedov mercilessly for Eagle FC. Search it. That would be real nice, Joey. I feel like you and Luke would only people in the MMA space. Tell them to have me on a show. Tell me to have me on a show. I'd love to debate it. But I feel like a lot of people also misrepresent stuff. They misrepresent stuff to try to get a reaction, and then they go, oh, so-and-so said you're a bum. So-and-so said you're this. So it is what it is. I taught Chimaev everything he knows. Being the weight you are, I'd expect stupidity like this to come out. Chimaev never trains. DDP won't best him in 20 years. Dude, you don't know shit about training. You don't know shit about the sport. Damn, bro, I remember Izzy versus Alex 2 walkout music was insane. Joey, brother, how are you? I'm doing well. I am doing well. How are you doing? So, Joey couldn't run a mile if his life depended on it. Ask your mom about my stamina. But, bro, if you're just going to send messages like that, you're ruining the chat, so. Luke's first said Khamzat can't last 5 rounds. After the fight, he said he didn't like what he saw. Damn. If you watch the Umar Marab fought round 3, you will clearly see Umar did more damage. Dude, I told you, Umar could have won 4-1. Joey, are you Middle Eastern? Wouldn't you like to know? But no, I'm not. I'm not. Wouldn't you like to know? Damn, the beard is looking... Hold up. Wait a minute. Is the beard looking luscious tonight or what? Am I smoking crack or the beard looking extra luscious tonight? What does a usual Joey debate look like? A lot of cop-outs. Whenever I try to debate anyone, I mean, it hasn't been that many times on YouTube. Everyone cops out. It's just a cop-out. They never stand. It's always like, well, I really meant this and that. If you know, you know. If you've been following me for long enough, you know. You know. I can't get a proper debate around here. I can't get a proper debate in this community. I really can't. Never disrespect our favorite fight promotion, Eagle FC. We simply won't allow it. We will riot. We will show us what happens when you mess with us. Thank you for the $4.99 JV165. You were waiting for that coat, buddy. You were waiting for that coat. Faraz Abi said Khamzat's cardio is still questionable because he only spent a minute on bottom. Okay. Joe, you getting close enough to racial profiling with that beard? Better not shoot any takedowns. That's true. That's true. People are going to start calling me slurs soon. People are going to start calling me slurs soon. I just want to know, where were the videos? Where were the videos calling out Bryce Mitchell for being boring? Where were the videos calling out Sean Strickland for being boring? They don't really exist. They don't really exist. Maybe they do. Islam Khamzat 170 prediction. I'll take Islam. I'll take Islam. I don't like the way Luke Thomas has been trying to call Khamzat a pussy in the nicest possible way. He's afraid of combat. That's literally all he's been doing since after the fight. That's crazy. I don't know if that's actually an accurate representation, but if true. Yeah, now the narrative is Khamzat's been 5 rounds, but he hasn't proven his cardio. What does he have to do to prove his cardio at this point? Damn, a lot of people are pissed off at Luke, huh? Dude must be getting a lot of shit. Let me go look at his channel real quick. Let me go look at his comments. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Hold on, let me turn this down. Khamzat Chimaev stands cope after UFC 319. Who's coping? He dominated. How many times can you say my opinion, which is unimpeachably true on this? If it's an opinion, it can't necessarily. If it were an Algin fight, nobody would have a problem with the criticism. They would agree. Luke is obviously a casual. Yeah. Why wasn't it a barn burner is not the problem. Not all ass whoopings are considered barn burners. They're just simply whoopings. Exactly. Damn. Khamzat delivered an absolute masterclass. One of the best performances I've seen. Yeah, I don't get it, man. It's just a casual take to call it boring. If you thought it was boring, I literally think you're a total casual that should stop watching the sport. Any news about Strickland? He completely vanished. Luke Thomas is an idiot. We need some people in the UFC. These casuals ain't doing it. I don't know about all that. That sounds a bit extreme. These people need to know Khamzat doesn't give a fuck. I might just do a video going off. I don't need any clips or talk about anyone in particular. This shit's annoying, man. It really is annoying. Dricus said before the fight he will kill in the ring for the title. He was not willing to die for it. Turtled up and quit under Khamzat control. Dude, some of him and his coach's trash talk before the fight was crazy. Yeah, he wasn't willing to die in there. That's crazy. Who do you think wins Umar Merab rematch? I think Umar because Umar will make it. I think Umar probably wins. Merab's only getting older. Drop a diss video on Luke and let him have it. I don't know about all that. See, you guys are just trying to stir up random shit. Who would win in a 5-round fight, you or MMA Guru? I mean, is that even a real question? I would dump him on his fucking head. That's a dumb question. Thank you for the 249, though. Isn't the issue himself? It's just that people have been using the exact points like they are a fact. He's pretty much become the face of Khamzat's boring argument. It's a dumb argument. So I'm competing my MBA. When I called the advisor, they said my MBA, it'll only be making 40K. Inaccurate, right? It depends. It all depends. That's very subjective of where you're at and what you're doing. But it could be true. Khamzat got offered $30 million from the UAE for a potential fight. Details have yet to be disclosed. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, entry level. First job, probably. Depending on location. He's just mad because he wants to hide from the fact his pre-fight analysis was so wrong. You know what? That's what a lot of people do. I've never said that out loud, but that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people cope because of their pre-fight analysis. Let me see what this is. Let's see. Khamzat's a bigger star than Topuria. He's less of a star than Marab. That's got to be a fuck up. He didn't mean that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that for 1 second. Khamzat could hold his opponent down and perform jumping jacks on their chest for 25 minutes straight and people would still hate on his cardio. Yeah, you know, if he was destroying him nonstop with strikes and bloodied him up badly, they would still say it was boring. I don't really like the grappling. Thank you for the $5 donation, Caleb. Was getting extra bummy around here, man. Getting real fucking bummy around here lately. Joey, hear me out. But thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No matter what, Habib will continue to be. Khamzat will continue to be discredited. That's the truth. That really is the truth. Man. It is what it is. Joey, hear me out. All these guys are waiting for Khamzat to gas and DDP to come back. They were teased so hard with no climax. They were experiencing frustration due to anorgasmia. I mean, that's what DDP was thinking. Why do you think DDP was smiling in between rounds? Why do you think DDP was smiling in between rounds? Why do you think that was? He thought it's all going to plan. I'm surviving. I'm getting graped, but I'm surviving here. You know that, right? You guys know that, right? That's literally what happened there. That's legit what happened there. They were waiting. They were waiting. Do you watch MMA Bedtime? You guys usually have same takes and picks. No, I do not. If Khamzat was just on DDP's back, I agree we can call it boring, but to have him in the crucifix and he looked like shacked with chains, unable to escape. I just don't understand what people want. DDP was hiding his head. It looked like he was trying to get his mouth around Khamzat's dick. And Khamzat was trying to frame off landing shots, but DDP didn't care to prioritize trying to get out of the position and would absorb more damage. Instead, he just sat there, happy and content to lose his title that way. It's embarrassing, man. People are glazing. The fact that Mighty Mouse was glazing him for losing like that is hilariously inept. I haven't seen your questions, Nivek. I don't know if they're getting flagged for something. I don't know. Didn't really like Khamzat before the fight for other reasons. He was on Morning Combat before the fight, always cracking snarky jokes about his relationship with the dictator. Okay. Joey, so for all the people saying Khamzat didn't prove he had cardio, didn't get any resistance, so what makes us short? Ilya's got 5-round cardio. He didn't get any resistance from Emmett. I know. It doesn't make any sense. That was a fake video, bro. That was a fake video. Warren Visser's DDP's grappling coach. He needs a new coach immediately. Yeah. I mean, he did exactly what Warren Visser taught him. Exactly what he taught him. Get down on your hands and knees and put your ass in the air. And let me ramrod you from behind. You know that, right? That's exactly what he did. Why don't they talk about DDP's boring fights? I know 3 out of 4 of DDP's last 4 fights were boring. 3 out of 4 were boring. The goalpost always moved. I told you guys this before the fight. I've called it on every live stream. Remember when Whitaker got absolutely demolished by Khamzat? I said there will be an excuse. Mark my words. I said it on the stream. I said it on the fucking stream. There will be an excuse. I said it during the fight. When Khamzat was mauling DDP, second or third round, I said I knew it was going to happen. I'm actually shocked how Ariel didn't go with the Khamzat's boring narrative. Yeah, I was shocked seeing that as well. Robert Whitaker was saying that DDP held his head close to Khamzat's chest for 3 minutes in the crucifix to negate elbows and effective offense. When are people going to call out DDP for being timid? Exactly. Never even tried to really scramble. The Make Community will explode if Mobstar and Umar become champs and join Ankalaev and Khamzat. Sure. The Lionheart narrative for DDP is an imaginative. He was exposed for a quitter and cowardly lion of Oz, not Africa. The next prediction video of UFC Shanghai. I don't even know if I'm doing it. I really don't feel like it. I know I should, but it's like, why do I even give a fuck about this card? I really don't. I really don't. Every fight is just so predictable. Every fight, except Waldo Cortez Acosta. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I feel like every fight is pretty predictable. Waldo Cortez Acosta, KO, and Sergey. No point in doing predictions. I might do it. It's a decent card. I don't want to. I don't want to lose my prediction audience. So I might do it. We'll see. If it's not out tomorrow, I'm not doing it. It's just a pain in the ass, man, when you have a bunch of fights that are kind of shit. This isn't the worst card, though. But the top of the card is actually decent. But they're all obvious, in my opinion. I think Ming Yang Zhang knocks out Johnny Walker. I think Aljamain Sterling beats Brian Ortega. But I don't know 100% sure. I think Waldo Cortez walks through Sergey Pavlovich. Maybe I'll do a dedicated pick on Salsa Boy. Borjas Sumadarji. I'm going Borjas on that one. I don't really know that much about this guy. Where was he at in his last few fights? Yeah, I didn't even seen him before, so I don't fucking know him. So I got to pretend to know him. Mahashate versus Gage Young. Gage Young, did he ever win some fights when he left? Oh, he never left. My bad. I don't know. Waldo, title run starts now. Do a 5-minute main card breakdown. Joey wouldn't even worry about the prelims. I know. It's just going to kill my algorithm, which pisses me off. But I don't want to lose my prediction audience by being like, oh, this dude doesn't even do predictions every week. Yeah, DDP would have never got the title. I wish Khamzat would have got the title shot when Strickland was champ. I feel like I'm the only person who saw all the shit Pico was talking leading the fight. He deserves more clowning. You're right, he does kind of. Dude was talking about Volkanovski. What about Salsa Boy makes you believe he's going to walk through Pavlovich? He's way better than Pavlovich. He's way better than Pavlovich, okay? People hype up Pavlovich, but he's not even that good. I mean, dude, bummy-ass Tom Aspinall beat him. Tom Aspinall doesn't have 5-round cardio, man. He's never shown it. I think Khamzat's hardest. Okay, that's dumb. I want to watch Khamzat versus Strickland. Book it for Abu Dhabi. Pico and Chandler belong in PFL. You're right. They do. Who's Salsa Boy? What's his real name? You look it up. Can't believe how far Mighty Mouse fell off. I wouldn't clown Pico because he actually looked good before the KO. The entire time I was rooting for him to get smoked, but couldn't help but think, shit, maybe he's going to run through Murphy. He did look good. Thoughts on Brian Battle being cut if you're going to watch PFL tomorrow? I don't know. I got too much to do, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm slacking, but at the same time, I feel like I'm overworked. I feel like I'm overworked around here in this community. Pico looked dangerous. I thought he was going to KO him. He looked good. I don't know if there'll be a video tonight. Imagine I did a 2-hour breakdown on UFC Shanghai. I just don't even feel like practicing the pronunciations of these motherfuckers' names. I just don't. I just don't. Damn. Damn. Joe, you think Chimaev's going to be on the first Paramount card? Could be. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason. Landon, if you can find me the clip of Khamzat from the post-fight saying you want to fight on the Abu Dhabi card and send it to me, I would be highly appreciative of that. So I want Ian Gary versus Strickland. I want Ian Machado Gary versus Strickland at middleweight. He would beat him like a absolute dog. It would be bad, man. Damn. Where the hell is this at? Why is it not there? Oh, there it is. Damn, that's wild. Anyway, sorry about that. Peeking through the nastiest body shots I've ever seen since JDM Ilya. You don't see many fighters throw body shots that make a fighter physically wince each time. Yeah, man, he just got a little sloppy. 221 in the house, only 69 likes. I know. Showing me 242 right now. 242 and only 69. I mean, it's getting extra bummy around here. It's getting real bummy around here. Extra bummy around here. Super bummy around here. Chimaev is a weak man while Sean cried when DDP made jokes at him and DDP didn't dare to joke with Khamzat to his face. People acknowledging how good Ian Gary is now because of Carlos's performance. Real talk, though, a debate between Luke Thomas and MMA Joe would absolutely look like how the fight went. Absolute domination one side with Joey running laps. That's true. That's true. That is very much true. Joe, why do you think Ian Gary is ducking Brady? Who said he's ducking Brady? Please tell me. Dude, I swear it's like you guys are all fucking stupid. Who said he's ducking Brady? Not even Brady said that, you dumb fuck. I'm so tired. You guys fall for every little fucking stupid post online. So what did Brady say? Give me Brady's direct quote. Direct quote. What did Brady say? What did Brady say? Gary turned down the fight. And he's ducking me. Is that what he said? Come on. Hurry up, motherfucker. Hurry up. Tell me what he said. Tell me what he said. Come on, you're wasting my fucking time. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You didn't even watch the fucking clip, you dumb bitch. What did you think? You didn't even watch the clip. Brady said he wouldn't take him in Vancouver. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. Go watch the video and come back and tell me what he said. Tell me what he said. Tell me what he said. Give me a direct quote from Sean Brady instead of reading dumb shit online. So, it's just fucking stupid, man. It's like, are we really this dumb? Ian Gary could be dealing with an injury. Now we don't know. Gary took the most dangerous guy in the division on short notice. Shavkat. I mean, he's taken so many short notice fights. People are acting like he's ducking Brady when Brady didn't even suggest that. The clip that got posted around everywhere said Gary was dragging his feet. Gary was dragging his feet. What the fuck could that possibly mean? That could mean a lot of things. So there you go. Maybe if you actually watched it. But then somehow through a game of telephone, it got transferred to Ian Machado. Gary is ducking. So I don't need to pull it up. I saw it with my own eyes. And does anyone even believe a word Sean Brady says anyway? It could mean a million different things. He could already have a different fight lined up. Exactly. It's like, it's annoying, man. It's annoying when you guys say things like it's facts and it's just simply not a fact. Dragging his feet. Ian Gary Brady on December pay-per-view. By the way, Gary absolutely dog walks Sean Brady, by the way. Absolutely dog walks him. But who knows? Yeah, he's ducking Brady, but took on Shavkat on short notice and Prates on short notice. Yeah, the Khamzat clip. Thank you. Thank you, bro. I'll check it out. I might use it. Did you have a timestamp for it? Yeah, Brady's not in the know, dude. He has no idea what could be actually going on. The UFC offers a lot of fights. The UFC offers a lot of fights. Gary was going to take on Buckley, too, when he was undefeated at welterweight. People forgot a bunch of guys who were killers. Exactly. Gary would have dog-walked Buckley. I almost wish he wouldn't have took the Shavkat fight. He would have absolutely dog-walked Buckley. It does look like Khamzat can make 170 anymore. Dude is huge. I actually thought he looked kind of small. Another example, you tweet Aspinall should be stripped because he doesn't fight, trying to rage bait everyone when you know the circumstances. If you don't understand the take that Tom Aspinall should be stripped for being inactive and he's a disaster for the division, if you don't understand the sarcasm of that, you are a fucking imbecile. I'm sorry. Ian Gary doesn't strike me as a person who said no to a fight, considering how he sacrificed his undefeated record for entertainment. Gary's the real BMF. Love you, bro. Watch every single video. Thank you. I kind of disagree. Joey Chimaev didn't look undersized next to DDP. Actually, one of the bigger. I didn't think he looked undersized, but I thought he looked smaller than DDP. He was smaller than I anticipated. I'll tell you that much. I don't think it's impossible for Khamzat to go to 170. No notification around here in this community. No notification around here. I mean, getting unbelievable. Getting extra bummy around here. Joey's a little badass. I thought you were serious when you tweeted. I mean, Tom Aspinall would be a disaster for the heavyweight division. Time to strip him of the belt. He's inactive. He doesn't fight. What you don't understand is I take dumb narratives in the MMA community, I repackage them and apply them to fan favorite fighters, and then I watch people call me fucking stupid, and I laugh all the way to the fucking bank because they are arguing with themselves. How do you not get that? I don't understand. Most of you get it. Most of you get it. My favorite rage bait is the ones when you called out DDP and JDM for not having personality or enough followers, like how the same people were saying Ankalaev isn't a worthy champion for it. I know. I said, where's JDM's personality? Where's his Instagram followers? He doesn't sell any pay-per-views. It's perfect. What I do is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Because it's actually having an impact. Because what it does is some people realize, oh, fuck, my argument is really fucking stupid. When you repackage it for one of their faves. So Goddard's one of the worst refs ever. And what do you mean he cooked me? He never even talked about me from my understanding, you dumb bitch. So stop trying to drum up weird drama, you fucking weirdo. What's your take on the Umar Merab fight? Could have went either way. Goddard needs to be investigated for being a horrible ref. Let me see what that video did. Let me see what that video did. Let me take a look. I probably stepped on it by leaving my stream on. Damn, it got crazy watch time. That's insane. But of course, YouTube fucked me. See what this got. Damn, crazy watch time. Damn. Those stand-ups were horrible. Those stand-ups were objectively horrible, especially in the 4th round. Bo, thank you for the €6. Joey, who you got, Ilya or Arman? Could you explain why? Thanks, brother. I think it's a 50-50 fight, but I would lean Ilya just because Ilya does have really good grappling. If he can keep it standing, I think he's the superior striker. So I think it would be a very close competitive fight since they're both in their primes. But I don't think Arman's grappling would be as effective against Ilya. I don't think it would be. So I'd go Ilya. I wonder why Goddard has you blocked and why is a ref going around searching up people who's saying their name on Twitter. I wonder when that block came. I wish I could find out how long I've been blocked. That was crazy. Who else should I search? There's got to be someone else that has me blocked. Who else should I search that I might not know has me blocked, but probably has me blocked? I wonder. I know that's a dumb game to play, but who is some random person in the MMA community that might have me blocked? Jason Herzog? I don't even know if I can find that. Does he even have one? Nah, he does not have me blocked. Who else? Who else? Herb Dean. Now you guys are just going to name referees. Herb Dean, MMA. Nope. No. Bo Nickel, you think? I don't think Bo Nickel's going to have me blocked. I don't think so. Damn, that would have been hilarious if he did, but he does not. Anyone else? Anyone else? Michael Chandler? Michael Chandler doesn't have me blocked. I see his shit. Let me check, though. Just out of curiosity. Maybe he does. Nope. Dude, I wish... Is there any way to see who has you blocked? Is there any way to see who has you blocked? Body Bags Pfeiffer? Nope. Yeah, Connor has me blocked. Jamal Hill? Jamal Hill might have me blocked. Got it from my brother. Wow. That was a fight of the year. Congrats to JDM. Nah, Tim Welch doesn't have me blocked. He's messaged me before. I don't think Colby has me blocked either, but I'll search him real quick. This is a big waste of time. I wish I could see a list of who has me blocked. That'd be fun. Does Morin Visser even have a Twitter? He doesn't strike me as a guy that does. Sean Brady. I'll look up Sean Brady. He might have me blocked. What is Sean Brady's Twitter? I don't even see it. Let's see. My favorite thing about you, I've watched you for 2 years and you haven't changed who you are to fit in with other people who only clickbait. You rock, man. I hope you never get burnt out doing this. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm never going to change who I am. If I get burnt out, I'll just take some time away. We haven't heard a yes from Gary currently. He is delusional, thinking he gets a title shot, not liking the matchup style-wise. What do you mean? When Gary accepts a fight, he has to publicly say he accepted a fight? Gary will get a fight announcement, and it'll probably end up being Brady or Usman maybe. They owe Gary, though, by the way. They owe him. Kevin Holland? What about Kevin Holland? I couldn't find Brady. I doubt Kevin Holland is that pressed over shit. Trailblazer. Nope. Does Dricus even have a Twitter? Dricus Du Plessis. What do you think the chances are Du Plessis seen that coach vid? All right, I'll search one more. Cody Brundage. Cody Brundage. Boys. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute, my friend. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's just take a second here. Okay. Let's just take a second here. And, we found one. Oh, my God. We found one, boys. Oh my God, bro. We got one. We got one, boys. We got one. That's funny as hell as someone said that. I never even tagged these dudes either. I never tagged these dudes in anything. That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. That really is hilarious, man. That really is hilarious. Oh, that was a good one. Someone really called that shit. They said, look up Cody Brundage. All right, who else have I really shit on bad? Because now we got to find another one. That's funny. Damn, now I kind of feel bad, to be honest. Now I feel bad. When these bums block you, notice how you're doing something right. Now make a video only about him. Should I just shit on Brundage's entire career? Dude, that's funny. I would love to know. I would love to look up a list of who has me blocked. I want to know who has me blocked. Get me a list. There's got to be a list somewhere. That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious. He saw your prediction video for him versus Mansoor when he said Cody Brundage. He got mad. Who's the best ref? I don't know anymore. Keith Peterson, honestly. Let me check Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith, maybe. Which one's Anthony Smith? What's his username? I don't even see Anthony Smith's Twitter. I can't find it. Is it Lionheart something or other? Fetal position. Quick name all the guys Joey flamed for quitting. Anthony Lionheart. That's what it is. I don't see his Twitter. All right, I'm done. We found one. We had a good laugh. We got a little chummy around here. We got a good laugh. And it is what it is. Anthony Smith turned into a complete pussy after Glover traumatized him. Dude rode on that credit for too long. His entire personality was he didn't take the DQ. That was his entire personality. I didn't take the DQ, man. I didn't take that doggone DQ. Didn't Glover punch all his teeth out? Allegedly. Josh Rosenthal is out of prison. From my understanding, he was reffing like regional. Does it surprise you that judges are turning a blind eye to when some fighters cheat during the fight against the Dagestanis and Chechen? Khamzat versus Du Plessis reminded me of Habib Connor. I honestly don't think it's a bias. I think it's ineptitude. Dude is 0-1 against meth heads. I wonder if Max Holloway has you blocked. Oh, my God. I doubt it, man. Who's really going that around on Twitter? It's like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to. I don't know. If Max Holloway has me blocked, I'm going to die laughing now. What if Kamaru Usman somehow has me blocked? Who have I made a video just absolutely dunking on, but that's not super notable? That's not super notable. I don't know who it would be. Brendan Allen? I doubt it. But I'm done searching after this. This is kind of like a petty thing to do. But Brendan Allen would probably do something like that, so I'll search. All right, I'm done. All right, Rodolfo Bellato is the last one. Is that even how you spell his name? Bellato. Yeah, I don't even know how to find it. Brendan Allen might beat DDP, to be honest. All right, back to actually discussing things, boys. By the way, if you have not liked the stream yet, do me a favor and like the stream. Also, double check and make sure you are subscribed. You might not be subscribed and think you are subscribed. I'm trying to get to 50K ASAP. If we can blow up 3K, if we can blow up 3K subscribers in like 3 days, 4 days, damn near, there's no doubt in my mind we can get to 50K in like the next month. Let's see what the last 7 days says. I think it's more than this. It says 2,100 in the last 7 days. So, I think we can pull it off. I think we can pull it off. What video should I make tonight? Let's do a poll. I might do this. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll do a poll. Which vid to make? Fluffy RDR. I don't know why it's doing this right now. Say my CPU is 40% usage and it's lagging. And it says all snaps, something went wrong. What is causing that? I don't get it. I really don't get it. All snap. I keep getting this issue. Okay, let's take a poll. Which vid next? All right, let's do 4 options. Fluffy versus RDR reaction. Khamzat. Look, Fluffy versus RDR / Khamzat fumble. That's like, I'm going to react to Fluffy RDR, but discuss how the UFC fumbled Khamzat. And because they should have kept him active. Discrediting Khamzat. Khamzat boring. Narrative, bummy narrative. What else? What else? What are my other options? Shitting on Chandler for no reason. Let's go. Discrediting Khamzat is a video about like all the people discrediting Khamzat for no reason. Everyone's voting on Chandler. Everyone loves me shitting on fucking Chandler. We hate Michael Chandler. Jacob is in the building. The made man, Jacob. You know what? Jacob, I've been waiting for you to come in here. I owe you a shirt, brother. What size did you tell me you wanted? Shout out to Jacob. He's a made man. What did Chandler do? What if I just shit on Chandler for wearing the Paramount shirt? That's all I do. This fucking bum wore a Paramount shirt. How is this getting all the votes? 2X? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look because I think they're cut a little bit small and I might order you a 3X. But let me just double check I have your address. I think you sent it to me on PayPal, bro. And I've thought about it multiple times, but then I wanted to talk to you first. Appreciate you popping in. Shout out, Jay. Everyone, round of applause for Jacob, dude. He's a made man around here. Let me just make sure I have this real quick. I'm sure I do. I'm sure it didn't go away. But I just want to make sure. I hope you've been doing good. Fumble video would be interesting. It looks like it's going to be the fumble video. I'm not just going to shit on Chandler for no reason. I should just make a video just shitting on Chandler like totally out of pocket. Like, look at the way he drinks his fucking coffee. What a little bitch. And just play a video of him drinking a coffee. Should I do that? Fumble video would be interesting. UFC completely fumbled of Ben Khamzat RDR. That's what I think I'm doing. Because the Chandler one got a lot of votes. Please make one include a random stray in whatever video you make. Your strays are hilarious. I click Chandler for humor, but realistically make more Khamzat content. Let me take a look. You know what's weird? One time I ordered the shirt stuff and it never sent it to me. So Jacob, I will send you. Let me see this. Jacob. Let me see if it's on this last one. Jacob's been MIA, man. Jacob's been MIA. Hold on. This one doesn't have it. Let me see. There's one of them that you included your address for me. Let me just make sure I can find it, and I'll screenshot it now, and that way I have it. Damn it. Either way, they're all here. I'll be able to find it. Let me see if I... Did Jacob say anything else? God, fill me in, guys. Did I miss it? Where's it at? 2X. Chandler is irrelevant. He wants you to make a video on him. That's true. Send me a used sock. We'll send it to Matthew Thompson. I feel bad for Khamzat having to tolerate a dictator. That's true. Yeah, I'll have to find it. If I can't find it, I'll let you know. I don't know why it doesn't let me. Let me see something else. Let me see if it shows up. It does not. I'll have to find it. I'll find it. Chandler's irrelevant. I read that. RDR struggled with a washed Whitaker. His striking is complete garbage and also sucks on the ground. I don't see RDR being anyone in the top 5. Where was Whitaker ranked? You already beat him. Wasn't he in the top 5? Your facial hair grows fast. I know my mustache is already back. Isn't that insane? What's crazy is my beard. I wish it would keep growing, but it just stops. Yeah, the Kadyrov or Kadyrov, I think. I don't remember now. Well, it's cringy. It's just kind of sad. Landon, are you still in here? Or no? Are you in here or no? Thank you, bro, for the timestamp. Appreciate you. You're the man. Dana said he was interested in making that fight as well. If you know, does anyone know where the timestamp of Dana saying he was interested in making Khamzat in Abu Dhabi? Salsa Boy will dominate. Mark my words. I agree. I want Khamzat versus Sean Strickland. Khamzat would literally kill him. Agreed. All right, Fluffy RDR Khamzat fumble is the done. Can you do a Sugar coach impression? Just breathe, Shug, man. Just breathe. It's almost over, Shug. It's almost over, Shug. I'll let you boof a blunt after this, Shug, and then I'll take it and I'll smoke it, Shug. It's the best I got. 96 likes, damn near 250 people in the build. I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? 96 likes, almost 250 people in the building. The return of a made man in Jacob, who I greatly appreciate for going above and beyond earlier this year. Shout out Jacob. He's probably pissed and think I forgot about his shirt, but I didn't. What do you think Whitaker does next? Do you think Costa? Damn, fumble one. Impression of bummed Jao Cold in front of millions. The back of my head. DQ him, ref. Appeal. Give me an appeal. I'm a made. Josh, you're not a made man. You're not a made man. The made men days are over, man. I haven't seen somebody become a made man in a while. I've been waiting on it, man, but I think we're closing down the made man services around here. It's an exclusive club. It's a very exclusive club. Man, Whitaker has taken some crazy damage in his career. When do you think Khamzat has his first title defense? I'm going to say January or February. It wouldn't shock me if they build an entire like Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi card around Khamzat Chimaev. Grabbing the back of your head was the best part of the impression. Thank you. I got a family. Joey, we have donated like 100 tonight. No, you have not, Matthew Thompson. Matthew, when are you ever going to drop a bomb, dude? All you do is troll 24/7. The least you can do is drop a bomb once in a while, you know? You know? You know what I mean, brother? We need a bum of a ting table. How many seats are left at that table? A lot. But that was a large table. That was a very large table. Damn, why is it not here? I don't get it. Damn, it's hard to believe. April was the craziest month ever. Like looking back at these Jacob things, they were in May and April. Straight up insanity. Did anyone see Josh Thompson say on the weigh-in podcast he thought Jeff Neal versus Carlos Pratos was an early stop, but just because that Josh Thompson has CTE? Did he say anything crazy about Khamzat? I would love to dunk on him some more. Double me, Camille. What are we talking about? Oh, I'll match Matthew Thompson. Jacob says he will match as well. That is fucking wild. That is fucking wild. There you go, Matthew Thompson. Don't let me down. 2 people saying they'll match you. But when do I think Khamzat is his first title defense? I'm going to say January or February. Thank you for the $199. Matthew Thompson, don't let me down, bro. You sitting here in chat and troll 24/7. The made man Jacob returned. He said work and school has been absolutely killing it, man. Have you been walking your dog? Have you been walking your dog, though? Don't let me down, Matthew. Joe Swanson said he'll match too. So we got Camille, Joe Swanson, and Jacob saying they'll all match your dono. And you can't even drop like a 20, bro? Huzaifa said he'll match as well. Damn, I wanted Khamzat back in October. Who knows? You might get him. You might get him back in early October. You might get him back in early October. Maybe. Matthew Thompson really let me down. Damn, bro really let me down. Who do you listen to and find to be a good content creator? Indigo Traveler. Indigo Traveler is who I like to listen to. I haven't really watched recently. I'm trying to think what else have I watched recently that I found really interesting. That I found very, very interesting. Let me think. Let me see if I got any subscriptions that I subscribed recently. I'll say 10-7 MMA. 10-7 MMA. I'm subscribed to 10-7 MMA. I peep a little bit here and there. Oh my God. A $20 lemon super sticker from Matthew Thompson. $20 lemon super sticker. It was getting extra bummy around here. Thank you for the $20, Matthew Thompson. Now let's say who bucks up around here. Huzaifa with the $199. I'm still celebrating the air of Khamzat. Me too as well. Bro, I saw a video on your channel that made me want to unsubscribe, Huzaifa. I got to be honest. I saw a real bummy video on your channel. Made me want to unsubscribe. I saw a real fucking bummy video. I saw a real bummy video. Did you see the Bo Nickel video I sent you? I tried to click on it and it did something weird, and I was right as I was about to start the stream, so I did not watch it yet. I never said I was going to... I'm done. Joe Swanson with the slight back off. I know Camille's coming through. I know Jacob's coming through. Who knows what Jacob's liable to do? It was Justin's take, not mine. Read the video. Damn, Jacob not only matched, he doubled up. Jacob not only matched, he doubled up around here. And so did Camille. I'm done. They doubled up. They both doubled up. This is some insanity right here. Matthew Thompson actually came through for me. He trolls the chat 24/7 for literal years. He's in every single stream trolling. He actually came through for me. Shout out to Jacob for the $40 dono. Appreciate you. He said, double that 20, you bum of a ting. There you go. I don't care if it was Justin's take. It was a shit take. He needs to stop fighting. Is he still fighting? If you didn't like that fight, you're a bum. That shit pissed me off when I saw that on your channel. That shit pissed me off. I said, I'll be damned. Anyway, shout out to Jacob for the $40 PayPal dono. Shout out to Camille for the $40 PayPal dono. Shout out to Matthew Thompson for the $20 lemon super chat. Shout out to Huzaifa for the 199 and the 199. Shout out to Joe Swanson for the 499. Shout out to Robin, who I marked absentee because he didn't match Matthew Thompson. Thank you for the 199. I would KO you. You would not, Robin. This is a very sexually active MMA community. I would love to know how old Matthew Thompson is. He is just dedicated to his gimmick. Joey, thanks for exposing Costa, Josh Thompson, Chael, and Helwani. You're welcome, bro. Joe Swanson kind of backed down a little bit. But hell. Did you see Khamzat telling Dana to pay him? He doesn't care about shit belt. You know, I missed that live, which is crazy. I was too in awe going off. I kind of missed that live. But I did see it. He said, I don't get a shit belt. Pay me. Not every man can be a made man around here. All right, let's see. Let's go back and see what Joe Thompson said. You're right. He did not say that. He did not say that. You're right. I actually misrepresented him. I misrepresented. My bad. He said, if Matthew Thompson donates, I will donate. Apologies, bro. I was just fucking with you anyway. Thank you for the 499. I didn't really care. But appreciate you, bro. I do care about the 499. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. It means a lot. It really does. It really does. Because not that I would take this route anyway, but you guys have to realize, you guys watching the videos, you guys becoming members, you guys donating to the channel gives me the freedom to say and do whatever the fuck I want. Because I don't have to say or do anything to make this profitable because of you guys. So, Tony Two-Tone with the $20. I never said I'll match, but what the fuck because of Matthew Thompson here. Thank you, Tony Two-Tone. Tony Two-Tone said Jacob will never match this one as well and double it up. Damn. Jacob said that's it, a quick 40, we done. Damn, hey, people need to donate and challenge Jacob right now. Be like, yeah, Jacob, you won't triple this, you bum. Jacob's a maniac when he jumps into a stream, man. Huzaifa, if you see this, you're the man too. I'll say it every time you're in here. There you go. I'm really upset about Huzaifa's recent video. I should include that in my next video about discrediting Khamzat. Shout out to Tony Two-Tone. I'll never said I'll match, but what the fuck? Because it's Matthew Thompson here. Matthew Thompson actually came in. Matthew Thompson will take over this community by surprise one day. He'll drop this trolling act and take pound for pound status by surprise and everyone. One day he's going to disappear from chat and we're going to be like, what the fuck? Remember when Matthew Thompson used to come in here? Where's he been at? And then one day he'll just fade into irrelevancy. He'll just fade into irrelevancy. I'll add up all my donors and see if Jacob feels wild. From today? What are you at today, Camille? I don't even know. I'm sorry. Man, Dricus still hasn't made a statement publicly since the fight. He must be depressed. He is depressed. He got embarrassed, man. Matthew Thompson, do you ever think you'll drop the trolling act? Thoughts on Luke Thomas's opinion on 319? I don't really know his full opinion. But if it is that Khamzat is undeniably boring, then I 100% disagree and think it's a clown casual take. Hold on a second. Somehow I was looking at, so I had a bunch of notifications from the PayPal stuff because I have it on my phone. Someone just sent me a message. I wonder who it is in chat. Hey, bro, just want to say I came across your channel a couple days ago, and I've been watching all your content nonstop, man. Really love your videos. So refreshing to find a, all caps, good, uncaps creator. Love your videos, and you keep it so real. Your video on Dean Thomas to myself, I've always been thinking the same thing, but kept it to myself. Then I saw your video, and I was like, I knew it. Shout out to whoever that is. Fazan. I probably butchered that. Fazan. I don't know if you're in chat right now, but appreciate that message, bro. Let me accept it. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you sent it to me while I was on stream for a particular reason, but thank you. You're welcome, Joey. People acting like Nate Diaz could beat Khamzat. Dude, I don't even care what Nate Diaz even says. I really don't even care what Nate Diaz even says, to be quite honest. I'm done. How come this didn't pop up in my email? Why isn't this popping up in my email? I'm done. Jacob's getting a little wild here. Yeah, this just came through, right? Jacob with a $60 dono and says, I'll triple that 20. Tony Two Tone is a cool name. That's fucking insane, bro. Jacob, you're a maniac, bro. I'm only donoing so I can use this as an excuse not to do homework. Bro said I'm donoing so I don't have to do homework. Now for some reason my emails aren't coming through, but it's coming through on my phone. So now that's why I got to put my phone here on my charger to shout out to Jacob, man. Jacob's a madman. That's $100 via PayPal tonight. Jacob is an official madman. Thank you very much. You're a made man. You have no obligation to ever donate again. But if I can distract you from home, I think I can distract you from homework, Jacob. Pause. That sounds kind of beta. Massive pause. Someone, anybody else want to challenge Jacob real quick? Say you won't triple this, Jacob, and drop $100 bomb or something. Anybody? Anybody? Honestly, felt boring because those kinds of matches where you know the outcome already and you're just going through the motions should have been stopped in the third round. Should have been stopped in the third round. Sounded super effeminate cucky vibe saying that, Joey. Good on you for catching yourself. Yeah, it sounded kind of beta. It sounded kind of beta. You like how I've trolled the word beta and soy boy and now it's just become a part of my vernacular? Is anyone else? That's what happens, man. That's what happens. Me and my buddy always say like weird shit and then it's like to make fun of it and then it becomes part of our day to day. Like R bet or OR. The reason why people say the fight is boring is because DDP was supposed to have plot armor and people expected him to be competitive. That's true. Plus, Khamzat's the most exciting fighter on the roster, so they expected him to be more exciting because of historically he's been the most exciting fighter on the roster. Joey, I would have seen DDP regaining the belt. You say he would never bet against him. I think Khamzat might move up or down. Then you have a title eliminator, Sean Strickland versus Saab. That cucky, effeminate lime became my day-to-day lingo. Yeah, effeminate cucky vibes. Effeminate cucky vibes. Joey's getting paid more than the prelim fighters. I don't know about all that. Maybe. Probably. Depends how often you're fighting. Depends how often you're fighting, brother. DDP will never see that belt again. Yeah, South Africa will never. How far away from 42K? I don't know, brother. I don't know, brother. We are officially 222 away. Your brutally has been incorporated in my day-to-day vocabulary. Yeah, I say brutally very, very often. You know what? Should I do a mass unblock? I'd like to do it every once in a while, a mass unblock. What do you guys think? I'm not going to. I don't think they deserve it. What do you guys think? I don't know. Because the haters, man, the haters. I ought to give them a chance to come back. But at the same time, fuck them. I wonder how many people will show up. Nah, might as well. You got me calling everyone at work a soy boy. No unblock. Don't kill the vibes in here. No. Okay. All right. We'll do it at some point. Maybe the end of the year. Fuck them. Yeah. It's just funny how you just start saying something and it just becomes part of your day-to-day speech. Like, I use soy boy beta mount as a way to troll them, those types of people who say that, and it's just become day-to-day. I mean, it's hilarious. Shout out to Jacob again, man. Jacob is a madman. For some reason, the email never came through, but I got it as a notification. I started saying I wouldn't want to kick it. Yeah. I wouldn't want to kick it with DDP and his boys, dude. I think they probably form a human centipede when they're home alone. We should let them free in honor of 40K. Maybe in honor of 50K. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll mull it over. Man, it's just crazy how bad Khamzat exposed DDP. People were really saying DDP should have grappled early. DDP should grapple early. How about DDP grappling early to show Khamzat what's up? To show him what it means, man, not to be beta. To show what it means. Remember that? Remember that, boys? They said DDP needs that. Remember how long I was trashing that take? That was the most casual take I ever heard in my entire life. That was the most casual take I ever heard in my entire life. How long was I trashing that take? For at least a month, right? From the second I heard it in chat, I was trashing that take. Was I not? Was I not trashing that? Shit was embarrassing, man. It really was. They were saying, yeah, DDP needs to shoot, man. Visser literally admitted he was a sore loser, and if there's a fight that exposed anyone so much, it's that one. He exposed the champion. Yep. I knew it was ball game when Khamzat got the takedown and DDP tried to flip him over for Khamzat to do some weird flip with his hips and end up in top position. I knew it was over when the bottoms of DDP's feet were facing the lights 5 seconds into the fight. I knew that shit was a wrap, man. When I'm seeing the bottoms of your feet 5 seconds in, I should not see the bottoms of your bare feet 5 seconds into a fight. You know what's funny? I was literally trashing the haters mid-fight. That's how, because I was already confident going into the fight. I had no doubt about it. Mid-fight, I was trashing them. Like second round, I was trashing them. Mid-fight, I was trashing them. I had no doubt in my mind. I had no doubt in my mind. DP never even got close to a finish in the fifth. Bro, I got a little bit nervous. But who wouldn't when Mark Goddard's trying to put his finger on the scale? Probably trying to put his finger in DDP's ass, too. Joey, what would you say if Ank loses to Alex? Khamzat would move up and kill him in round 1? Yes, 100%. I'm telling you right now, Alex is not going to fight Ank, bro. Mark my fucking words. He will not show up. He doesn't want to smoke. Pereira is mentally broken. He's getting ready to leave to go off to boxing. He's not going to fight Ank. I don't buy it. This might be one of Khamzat's easiest fights in years. It's safe to say Kamaru and Burns both were better. I know. They were both better. I knew it was over when DDP was face down, ass up in a position winking at his coach. He was smiling. He thought we got it in the bag. I could make a whole nother video shitting on his coach, if we're being honest here. When the bottoms of your feet, we're seeing the complete bottoms of both your feet 5 seconds into a match where you want to keep it standing, that shit's a wrap. It's just like when Bilal double-legged Leon, like 20 seconds in. I knew it was over right then and there. So this shit's a wrap. We got 4K on the edge of your seat when DDP got the takedown. And mount. Okay. The edge of my seat, I never moved. I said, oh, maybe he's got that fallen piano after all. I would honestly be shocked if DDP doesn't fire his coach. He needs to. But I don't think he will, man. Bilal shitting on DDP after all the BS from DDP has me dying. Good. Bilal has the right to. DDP talked a lot of shit too. Did they seriously think DDP had better wrestling? I don't fucking know. DDP has trash wrestling. What did I tell you guys? An undersized, beta, weak Robert Whittaker took DDP down with ease. Brunson muscled him. What's good, Joe? You had me rolling when I saw the stash. Fair enough. Knew DDP was over when the second he was red and panting. When he's smiling at his coach in between rounds after getting dominated, I know it was a wrap. People saying they will never want to see Khamzat now. They're crying Khamzat won't fight soon. I know. I might do a video after this and I might break that down, to be honest. I might break that down, bro. You've been on a tear lately, Joey. Keep it up. Bilal should move up and fight DDP, then Sean. I'm telling you right now, Bilal would beat Sean Strickland. I don't know about DDP because of the physicality, but Bilal would 100% work over Strickland. Does Bilal have better defensive wrestling than Usman? I would say so. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Ank would seriously kill Khamzat, but Alex would get choked out. Sad but true. I don't even know. I would favor Ank over Khamzat probably, but I know Khamzat would submit Pereira in the first round. Why shouldn't he? Like, keep in mind, even Usman wasn't talking as much shit when he lost. Hell, even Strickland wasn't being as ridiculous about him when he lost. DDP's just mean. Yeah, I think DDP's a little sensitive. Thank you for the 199, Huzaifa. He said, Jacob won't dare step to these waters and miss his homework. Jerry, let me know what you think about this fight comparison. DDP Khamzat was similar to Woodley Usman, but very different fan reactions. I don't remember the fan reaction of Woodley Usman, to be honest. I picked Usman in that fight, too. Everyone was picking Woodley. I'll tell you what, Ankalaev would 100% try to get up against Khamzat. I don't think he would sit there on the ground, just let his belt get snatched. Yeah, let his booty hole get snatched and his belt get snatched simultaneously. I told you DDP would be holding that pocket. I told you guys on Friday, DDP would be holding that fucking pocket in prison. And he would like it, too. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And everything I predicted about this fight came to fruition. Basically everything. Like, I know I said finish, but I said if it goes 5 rounds, it'll be a wrap. It's easy work. It'll be easy work. I heard what Khamzat said in the cage. Shit belt. Give me my money, shit belt. Don't care about shit belt. I don't think Dana liked that too much. Damn, I be looking at screens too much. I swear my eyes start to act up. It's annoying as hell, too. It was one-sided domination, too, but Usman got praise a lot while Khamzat is getting called boring. People said they never want to see Khamzat. Now they are crying Khamzat won't fight soon. I'm going to talk about it in a video soon. Probably tonight. I might record it tonight. Ilya should take a page out of Dricus' book and fight #1 true contender. Ilya should take a page out. Yeah, I agree. Ilya should fight Arman. Ilya should fight Arman. Khamzat said, fuck you, pay me. You give Izzy 5 rounds to get up, he's going to make some kind of adjustment. I was bewildered seeing DDP walk out there with the same plan in each round. Dude, he didn't even try like to go crazy in the beginning of the rounds to either. You know what I mean? He didn't even try to go crazy. So you have to do a Chandler video. Huzaifa with another 199. Huzaifa is a madman around here. I love that Khamzat wanted to box Warrior. He won on the feet, in my opinion. DDP landing one right hand doesn't mean he dominated on the feet. Khamzat landed some good punches. There was one good jab that snapped DDP's head back. There was like 3 good leg kicks. There was a couple decent teeps. Shouldn't Armin be fighting Gamrot? No, Armin should be fighting Tuporia. Tuporia. You're down at least 3-1. You have to get a finish, pretty much telling DDP to go wild. Hold on. He said 3-1. What round did he think he got? What round did he score for DDP? DDP won the stare down. That's fucking laughable. Damn, he really said 3-1? They look lost in the corner. What round did he score for him? I'm trying to think up until that point. Khamzat shaking a bit. Nah, he wasn't like rocked or anything. Petty got randomly moved 2 spots when they think he's fighting for the belt next. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. If they won't watch Khamzat, why are they still here? I know. You're going to like the video I'm going to do after this. Let me see something. If they won't watch, yeah, Gamrot would work Patty, bro. The haters. Where did they put Khamzat on the pound-for-pound rankings? I think 4. I think it was the 4th. Visser's on crack, nothing like Trevor Whitman. He's a real coach, smiles too much, but a damn good coach. I started saying that the night Usman won the belt. I should make a video on DDP's coach being exposed brutally again. Doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Joe, have you taken a trip to Pound Town lately? Ask your mother. I've taken her there. It's a pleasure to watch them make excuses and cry. Oh, it really was. You think if DDP does an interview, does he cry? You think he cries? Armin missed weight. Should we keep the same energy we did for Charles, former champ, when he got injured weeks before his rematch? I'll be honest, since I want Armin to win and beat the crap out of Ilya, I don't mind Armin fighting one more time before a title shot just because he hasn't fought in a while. I understand. Joe, you said DDP's coach will be going after this fight and people are already forgetting about him. I literally said that multiple times before the fight as well. I said he's the next Edmund Tarverdian. The next Edmund Tarverdian is what I said. Yeah, Goddard should be fired. Goddard should 100% be fired. They have no comeback when you say it's Colby fanboys booing Khamzat. A lot of haters. A lot of haters, man. That's what it is, man. Armin said UFC offered him Gaethje, Hooker, and Patty. He preferred Patty. Gaethje wouldn't take it unless title shot. Why the fuck does Gaethje think he has earned a title shot? Can someone tell me that? Can someone tell me that? When Khamzat started dragging DDP to his own corner, Visser started laughing like it was a joke instead of coaching how to get the fuck up. I know. Couldn't he Google in between rounds or something? Goddard should at least have to explain the stand-up for at very least. The one against the fence, just a few seconds, has me bewildered. I can't think of any reason. He wanted to give DDP an opportunity is what he wanted to do. Bro, as a physician, stop scrunching your forehead. You got nice 11s. What does that mean? Nice 11s. Why shouldn't I scrunch my forehead? Wrinkles? Isn't that weird? That's from your facial expressions. Like these wrinkles probably weren't here that long ago. They were probably not even there. Probably before I started the channel, those wrinkles didn't exist. Let me go look, just out of curiosity. Not really. Damn. 4 years ago. Are the lines between your eyebrows? What, like those? Bro really said that. I'm done. I never heard of that. Damn, they are pretty pronounced, aren't they? Brian Battle did get cut. Fuck Brian Battle, dude. He keeps missing weight. Don't care. Why is no one talking about Armin declining the Game Rot rematch? He already beat Game Rot. Why should he fight him again when he's already earned a title shot? You know? Why? All right, if I want to go make a video, I guess I got to get out of here. We had the return of Jacob tonight. It was a little bit bummy before that. Matthew Thompson came in clutch tonight. Tony Two-Tone came in clutch tonight. A lot of fun. I was going off in the beginning of this stream. I know that. Off topic, but do you own Vans or Jordans? I like both and comfortable for any occasion. No. Nope. I used to have some Vans, but I barely ever wore them, so I just gave them away to a friend. Who would want to see Costa Khamzat? Apologize for calling out the wrinkles. Hey, man, you're just warning me not to do it. All it takes is one big dono war to break out world dono. Oh, shit. As you're saying that, we got another dono. Oh, okay, it's the one originally coming in. Shout out to Jacob again for the $60 dono. It was the one finally came in via email. For a second there, I was like, oh, shit. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. All it takes is one big dono to break out World Dono War 3. We've had some crazy dono wars around here. Some legendary dono wars. 50K stream. Maybe we'll break it. I don't know if we will. What was does anyone remember the top dono stream? Does anyone remember the rough amount? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't even remember how the first dono war started. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Maybe the 50K stream could be the biggest stream ever. 100K stream would be insane. No, it was... No. I'm not talking about the top single dono. I'm talking about the... I know you're talking about the sub account. I know I'm talking about sub count too. But I'm also talking about something else. It was some insane number. I think it was like $6,500 in one stream. We did a 4-hour stream. I think it was the 30K. Was it 30K stream? No, it was 4-year anniversary. No, I don't even know if that was it. I don't fucking know. Why don't UFC schedule Hooker Gaethje again? Gaethje thinks he deserves a title shot because he beat Rafael Fiziev on short notice. You started up a quick emergency stream early in the day to address Alex Copen at 3:13 on the area interview, and I don't know randomly. Oh, yeah, I remember now. He was saying he thought he won the fight. He really said he thought he won the fight. I mean, what a joke that is. All right, I guess I'll go see if I can make this video because I don't want to miss out. I really am kind of tired, but this is not a hard video to make. I already have pretty much what I need. Anniversary stream was fire, and 420 stream was insane too. That's true, Vapes. That is true, Vapes. You were a big part of that. I don't know. Connor's never coming back, bro. Alex lost all his Shama. Wait till he doesn't show up to UFC 320. Then he's really lost all his Shama. He will have really lost all his Shama then. What a hell of a stream, boys. What a hell of a stream. The return of Jacob. We had Matthew Thompson pulling off something crazy. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm pretty tired. We went almost 2 hours. Yeah, Alex is up in weight, man. How's he going to show up? He's going to back out like the little bum he is. He's protected, man. I'm not convinced he wants the Ankalaev fight again. I won't be convinced until I see him in the cage. Will not be convinced until I see them in the cage. He would call off with some dumb fake ass injury. I don't know if he'll call out with a fake injury, but He's going to find a reason to get out. I stubbed my pinky toe. Wolf Tickets, Yuri fighting in the main event. Oh, God. He said he wanted to retire. Remember, he said he wanted to retire. Don't forget that. All right, guys, do me a favor. Like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have notifications on. I'll have a banger video coming out shortly. And I am going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Fight Week vlog with UFC 319 content is not done yet. It is not done yet, boys. I'm out of here. Good night. 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 Thank you.